Hey, welcome back to my channel, my very important and very active channel. I can't remember the last time I made a video, but let's start off with something practical. You should first of all be at least in Firefox or some other browser that is not Chrome, and then you should go, if you haven't already, and find where to install your extensions. And it's a symbol like this. You should be able to find it probably at the top if you're on a browser, like in a desktop, or you might have to look for the three dots. Look for the three dots, click on those, and then the extensions, and then you should install uBlock Origin. That's right. Anyways, let's start there. Because fuck Google, they're just putting ads on everything now. You can't choose anything, and it's fucking bullshit. And
you are gonna get the pitchforks.
Hey, let's talk about white pens. I already talked about them not that long ago, actually. I did a whole rundown and complained about things like Posca and other things that, and including these guys, jelly rolls. But since then, I saw a video of somebody kind of going through and showing a hack, how they figured out how to get these things to actually do something. Because basically what happens is like, so this is an old pen. This is very old. Let's see here, let's go down here. So you can see it's not drawing at all. And there's all this ink in here. Let's see if you can see this. So that's where the ink is, right? Let's compare it to a brand new one. So this is a brand new pack here. This is exactly the same one, 8. So, you know, it's so it's gone down about like 2 centimeters or something. Yeah, and then it just stops because of gravity, or it just the tip clogs up, or it's somehow, I don't know. This is the magic of white pens. When they work, it's fun. I used to love white pens. I used to love toned paper. This, for example, is this is the Stillman and Burn. This is kind of their like tone, like I used to do like drawings. You know, I love to do white and stuff. Yeah, more Jesus. Anyways, this is actually me doing some tests on different inks and different white, and this is brush. But when I was just quickly drawing, I'd loved using these, specifically in these sketchbooks. This is the, can't see what it is anymore, but it's Strathmore. It's a Strathmore sketchbooks, and they did like these thinner, just like thinner paper, and then they did these thicker ones, which are 184 pounds. But these thinner ones I loved a lot, and I used to do like, so I did like a whole bunch of Batman drawings. This is all just ink, and I guess that's some Copics in there too. These Batman. Look at that Batman. Another Batman. But yeah, all the white lines are this guy right here, Jelly Roll. I just love kind of going in and just quickly doing this. Hey, there's a luchador Batman. Isn't that fun? And there's a Batman in love. He wants to have sex with you. What else? There's a lot of embarrassing stuff in here. Let's see if I can find something that's not embarrassing. Nope, all embarrassing. Let's see. Probably should have found them ahead of time. Whatever. But yeah, then also these guys, which is the toned tan. Let's see if I can find something not embarrassing. Hey, can you believe this motherfucker is still alive? This fucking turtle motherfucker. Can you believe it? I mean, barely. Nice. Some turtles. more turtles. Let me see if I can find this. My drawing of Thanos. Again, jelly roll, white. Oh yeah, these drawings of turtles. So I was doing, at the time I was really into specifically this pen, which is the Pentel Sleechy. Focus. Anyways, yeah, so I would just draw with that and then like go in with white and, you know, add white, and obviously now it doesn't work at all. Anyways, I'm all over the place. Sorry. I just wanted to show what I used to do. So, I actually like this color a lot. This is the tone blue one that they did, and this is also like the thicker paper, which is really nice. But yeah, so let's see if we can get this going. So the hack that I saw online was a dude did, should probably put a time code, just going straight to this, ignore all the previous shit. He took a kneaded eraser and he basically took the pen apart, took this end off, which is not that easy. You need to like get in there with like a knife. You can do it. Took that off and then took that out. There's some goop in there to keep, I guess, seal it. You can kind of see, like, look at this goop, this fucking goop. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. So much goop. Anyways, so there's like this goop and then all this ink that has not been used. And as I showed you before, it doesn't work. But I don't have a kneaded eraser and I don't want to use them. So instead, I was kind of looking for it and then I just came across it. A fountain pen. What luck. I think this is a Pilot. Maybe. It doesn't really matter. But some of them come with these, which are converters. Which are basically fountain pen ink converters, which is basically all it is like a little plunger. There's different ones, but this type comes with a little plunger that you can basically like move up and down. But basically it means that you put this in and then you go down and then you stick the end of the pen into the ink you want to use, so you can use any ink you want within reason, obviously, and then you just, you know, go back like this and it sucks the ink in like any ink you want. But I was thinking, what if I put this at the end of this and just to put pressure, you know, because it basically needs pressure to push the ink through, because that's what's happening. It doesn't have the pressure. And so, and this was just luck that this guy fits over this, right? Like it just kind of fits over it. So it's back right now. So you may remember it didn't work. And now we're gonna put a little pressure on it and then we'll just see if it works magically. It's already a little bit working. Oh, there it is. Hey, look at that. Wow. Wow, look at that. I guess there is ink in there after all. Wow, isn't that fun? Yeah, so it's literally just this. And I feel like I could just leave this on there and when it stops going again, just turn it a little bit. And it will go again. And just, I'm gonna try it and see if I can go basically through the whole pen and actually use up all the ink. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. I think the way these are set up is, this is kind of long and I can't get this guy in there. Like it doesn't fit in this end. So I can't, so I need to chop this off basically somewhere. So I might do that. I might chop this barrel off because I don't want to hold it like this. This is too small. But I'll put it back on and chop it up and then just have this at the end and just use it for a while and see how long it goes before it stops working again, basically. Because yeah, I really, you know, I like having white pens that actually do stuff, you know? Yeah, it's like the ink is there, it should work, because otherwise, like, what the fuck's the point? What am I gonna do, buy another one? Like, I mean, that's I guess the goal of these fucking things, but like, I don't know, man. It's just like, this to me seems like a pretty good solution. And obviously, so the thing, there's a bunch of these, like fountain pen ink converters. You can find them on jet pens or wherever. I would avoid fucking Amazon. Fuck. Stop giving fucking billionaires money. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe jet pens is owned by a billionaire. Fuck. I hope not. Anyways. But there's different kinds, and so there's different diameters, right? So this is, I don't know what this size is specifically. Like it was just luck that it fit. There's different ones. Like I have another one that's, let's see, where is it? So I have this kind. So this is actually just also a plunger, but it's just a spring. So this one works like this. It has a little syringe tip. So you put in the ink, you basically push it down, and then you just let go, and it sucks up the ink into this cavity. And then you can like take it off and stick it in your pen. You know, basically stick it in your pen. But obviously it doesn't fit this pen. This pen is a different diameter. So this is meant for a different pen. I'm not sure which one, but you can look online and you can probably give you measurements for what size and what kind of pens it's for. So that's the only thing that I would say. They're not that expensive. I think they can get expensive, like fancy ones, but like, I would get definitely one I would get one that twists, because then you can just adjust the pressure. You can just be like a little bit, like, you know, every couple days, just turn it a little bit. It stops going again. And yeah, and just leave it on there and have yourself a fine fucking time. Hopefully maybe actually using up the fucking ink, which would be great. So yeah, that's all I did. You know, just a little bit of pressure, and now this pen and writes again, right? Like the way it's supposed to, the way it wrote at the very beginning when I fucking got it, right? You know. So this is my tip. I don't like kneaded erasers. I don't even have one right now. So I couldn't try that, and I didn't want to try that because honestly, it's like then you're like stuffing kneaded eraser in there into the tube, and you have to keep pushing it in there. I'm just like, what the fuck? What are you gonna like? Eventually, it's like this whole thing is full of kneaded eraser. Like, I don't know, man. That seems somehow more gross. I don't know. Plus, you could like you know, kind of need to use a newer kneaded eraser to get a good seal, and even then, with all this like whatever this goop is in there, it just might not work. So, but anyways, so this is my hack. It's just using a fountain pen ink converter that has the plunger that you can twist. And like I said, this one I think is a pilot, but just try it out. I don't know, if you want to not throw these fucking things away, try it out maybe, huh? A little addendum or denouement. So this is what it looks like once I chopped it off. You can see that I took off something like that. So I did it twice because yeah, it's okay. You can do it. Not too bad. Put this on. Put this back in. So now it's like usable. I might put maybe something here, like just so it doesn't wiggle, but it doesn't really matter. This seems to be on there fairly fine with whatever that goop is in there. So that's creating the seal. And yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going with it and see how it works. Let's see. Let's draw a little bit here. See, oh, there we go. We got here a little, yeah, it's working pretty well. Yeah, it's almost like I actually took it off obviously a couple times while I was doing this and put it back on. Now it's all the way back right now, but just the pressure of just putting this on, I think, is actually also just enough for it to go. So yeah. Yeah, but the moment you take it off, you know, it stops working again. So, so you do need something there. There you go. Let's see here. You know, yeah. I miss doodling with this thing. I just basically got frustrated over, you know, once it stopped working. Just like, man, this is just, you know, it sucks when like any tool that you use stops working, and you're just like, you know, you have certain ideas about how it should work or expectations, and then it just stops working on you, and then you're like, okay, well, I don't, well, fuck, man, you know. So it's really nice that I got this back to functional status, you know. It's yeah, obviously I'm pretty rough right now. I'm not thinking too hard about what I'm drawing here. Just a little doodle here. Little doodle. Little doodle, little doodle. Little tiny little doodle. You know, just to kind of get back into it. I feel like I could probably like maybe start up another one of the tone sketchbooks. Just one of them is like halfway done. I could probably just start carrying it with me and see what happens. They're fun for sketching. They're fun for just like getting ideas down quickly, and yeah, I like tone paper. It's fun. It's one of the things that I still love from like fundamentals and like classical kind of drawing stuff, is you will use like pan pastels or whatever, or even charcoal, but like, because you can get like kind of white charcoal pencils that are like, I mean, obviously they're not charcoal, but like they're give you that feeling of, you're like, the moment you hit those highlights, you're just like, oh, there it is, there's the piece. That's the joy of these white pens. And these ones specifically I like because they're cheap. And if I can actually use all the ink, they're going to be even cheaper than they used to be. So, you know. So anyways, hey, in these hard times with inflation the way it is, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, hey, little hack. Enjoy.